Offense accounting. Okay. Next thing. Construction standards, real estate, and real property.
Let's go!
Well done, guys. Digital music production, please. There you go. Okay, right there. RMT. Any?
Let's go!
All music for you. HSEC. Good job. Supply chain and logistics. And I think you're the biggest crowd too. So good job, everybody. So now before we begin, we would like to introduce Connie John, our Dean of CS, to come and do a land acknowledgement and a welcome for us, please. Thank you, Connie.
Hi everyone. I just want to acknowledge today you're gathered here at Bldg, Langara, on the unceded, ancestral, and traditional territories of the Coast Salish people, including the Musqueam. I think as I reflect upon the fact that National Truth and Reconciliation Day is coming up at the end of September, what can we do to support the journey of all of you and all of the staff here at Langara to work with the First Nations people and communities here, and also learn more about the lands that we are on and the people that take care of our lands. So this is something to think about as you begin your journey here. I'm so thrilled to have all of you join us here at Bldg, Langara, in our continuing studies programs here in Vancouver. There's so much excitement and buzz that I can sense from all of you already as you begin this new experience and this new journey in a new city. So whether you're learning a new program or this is an area that you've already been working in and you're just building up your skills and knowledge, to getting the opportunity to make new friendships that might last a lifetime and getting to explore this beautiful city. I'm so genuinely excited for all of you and all the possibilities that are ahead for you. As you navigate your studies, don't hesitate to reach out for support. All of our program staff and instructors are here to help you. As well, we have quite a wide range of student support services here at Langara that are available for you to support you your academic growth. So once again, I want to welcome you to Vancouver, welcome you to Bldg, welcome you to continuing studies and this huge world of possibilities. And you just being here, I just want to remind you, is a testament to your dedication to grow yourself. So I really encourage you to be bold, to go out of your comfort zone and just try new things. So with that, I wish you all well, and once again, just so excited for everyone here.
Thank you, Connie. And without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Brad Van Dam, the Director of Global, Langara Global.
Thank you all so much. Are you able to hear me okay? Yes. I think Connie and I had very similar words of recognition of your international studies and embarking on this. So I have prepared a little bit of a speech which has some similar narratives to Connie. So good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Langara College. As my colleagues have said, my name is Brad Van Dam and I'm the Director of Langara Global. It is truly an honor and a privilege to stand before you as we embark on this exciting journey together. To our new international students, I want to extend a special greeting. Your presence here is a statement to your courage, your ambition, and the exciting pursuit of seeking an international education in Canada. Studying abroad is a profound and life-changing experience. It's a journey that transcends borders and brings together diverse cultures, perspectives, and dreams. It's a journey filled with challenges. There will be lots of challenges, but you will overcome them, I promise. Opportunities and the promise of personal and academic growth. By choosing Canada and Langara College, you've chosen a path that is not only enriching, but it is, and hopefully it will be deeply rewarding. Canada is known for its welcoming and inclusive society, its high-quality education system, and its breathtaking natural beauty. As international students, you will not only gain a world-class education, but also create memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. You will have the chance to explore the richness of Canadian culture, from the bustling streets of Vancouver to the serene landscapes of British Columbia. This experience will broaden your horizons and empower you to become global citizens ready to make a positive impact on the world. Langara College shares in your excitement, and we are committed to delivering excellent quality education. Our faculty members are dedicated to your success and are here to guide and inspire you throughout your academic journey. The diverse and dynamic learning environment at Langara will challenge your intellect, it will encourage critical thinking, and it will foster innovation. Our commitment to academic excellence is unwavering, and we are confident that you will thrive here. But it is not only about academics. We understand that a successful college experience extends beyond the classroom. Langara is committed to providing you with comprehensive support services to encourage your well-being and your success, and we want you to feel comfortable and confident in your pursuit of knowledge. One of your most valuable resources during your time at Langara is the Global Office in room A107. The office is your hub for all matters related to international student life. The dedicated staff in the Global Office are here to help you with visa and immigration inquiries, housing, cultural adjustment, and so much more. So please do not hesitate to seek their assistance whenever you need it. They are here to make your transition as smooth as possible and to ensure you have a memorable and successful experience at Langara. So in conclusion, let me reiterate our warmest welcome to Langara College. Your decision to study here is a testament to your ambition, your thirst for knowledge, and your commitment to personal growth. Embrace this journey with an open heart and an open mind. Engage with your instructors, your peers, and the vibrant community around you. You are now a part of the Langara family, and we're excited to see all that you will achieve. As you navigate this chapter in your lives, remember that we are here to support you every step of the way. Whether you need academic guidance, personal support, or just a friendly face to talk to, Langara is your home away from home. Take advantage of the resources available and never hesitate to reach out when needed. Once again, welcome to Langara College. Together, we will make this a journey of discovery, growth, and accomplishment. I wish you all the very best in your studies and look forward to your dreams unfolding here at Langara. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brad and Connie. Welcome. So thank you for coming to the main campus for this the International Student Orientation. How many of you, the campus are actually on the main campus? Anyone want to make some noise? Or do any of you know where your classrooms are? Main campus?
Yeah, RST would be on main campus except for Thursday. Thursday would be on the Broadway campus. Yep.
Perfect. So it's so good that you are here already, so you're getting familiar with the campus here. How many of you will have classrooms at the 601 West Broadway? Yeah, 2D and 3D animation and digital music program, right? Digital music production program. So welcome, and my name is Olivia. I think we have communicated quite a number of times starting from May. So I'm the International Student Coordinator for Continuing Studies and Leave. I have been in international education for 15 years now. I first started in international student recruitment and admissions, and then I moved on to international advising for students who have enrolled into the college. And I also have a RITSIA designation, so I will be able to help you with immigration questions, such as on like study permit, work eligibility, PGWP, visas, etc. So in the later slides, I will be providing you more information about what I can help you or support you with my role. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually really excited you're here. I know that a lot of you have went through a number of hurdles in order to come over here, especially like right now to fly, whether you consider that as during or post-pandemic. So I'm really proud that you went through all these hurdles in order to come here. So a big round of applause to you. Okay, so now let's go through the agenda items. So we'll talk a little bit about Langara, and then we'll talk about Vancouver and Canada. After that, we will also provide you more information on where you can get your support at Langara, whether that is through like IT or virtual learning, or whether it's for your CV or anything like that. So we'll go through all those resources with you, and then we'll talk a little bit more about immigration matters for international students, and then we'll talk about how you can get involved with the Langara community and how you can have some fun while you're studying at Langara, and then we'll do a prize draw and then a Q&A. After that, then it will be sometime around 2:30 or so for you to mingle with your classmates, and there will be some like refreshments and drinks for you as well. So let's get started. So again, welcome to Langara. So Langara College started in 1965 as the Vancouver Community College. In 1970, we opened the 49th Avenue campus, which is this campus right here. And on April 1st, 1994, Langara College was established as an independent public college. So, and then in I think 1996, we received a name from the Musqueam First Nation, Snowy and Lalem. And today, Langara is one of the BC's leading undergraduate institutions providing university studies, career studies, and continuing studies programs and courses to more than 23,000 students each year. So many of you are aware we do have two campuses. So we do have this 49th Avenue campus. We also have the 601 West Broadway location. It seems like a lot of you are aware where your classrooms are. If not, now might be the time to check it out. So you can see where they are. So right now we're at the main campus. And if you need to commute between the two campuses, there is a SkyTrain, the Canada line, that will connect you from the Langara station to, I think, the City Hall station for the Broadway location. So you have seen the campus now, so you know how it looks. And this is also the 601 West Broadway. Next time when I go, I think I'll try to take a better picture. This doesn't seem like a really good image of the whole location there. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about Vancouver and Canada. So many of you might be aware that in Vancouver we also call it Metro Vancouver, so it covers quite a number of different cities. So that includes, for example, like Vancouver, Richmond, Burnaby, Delta, Surrey, Langley, Maple Ridge, North Vancouver, West Vancouver, etc. And all of these regions, Metro Vancouver is located on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people. and that includes Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. So, just like what we talked about, we received the name from the Musqueam in their language, Snowit Lalum, that means house of teaching. If I can help you to try to say that with me, that would be wonderful. Do you think we can do that together? Yeah?
Yeah.
Snowit Lalum.
Snowway Lalum.
Can we do that one more time?
Snowway Lalum.
Perfect, you got it, Thank you guys. So why is it important for us to know about the indigenous community and nation? So we're all connected to the earth and to the land, and we should be thankful for the land that supports us and gives us life, and also towards the indigenous people who have taken great care of this land. And it is also a responsibility as settlers and citizens to learn about the relationship between Canada and the indigenous communities, and it also helps to develop a positive relationship between newcomers and the indigenous people. And just like what Connie has mentioned, so September 30th, it will be the National Truth and Reconciliation Day. So that is a day that we can learn a bit more of, not only on that day, but then we have that National Day, especially for us to do some self-reflections and to learn a little bit more about the indigenous community, the history about the residential school, of what happened, and you can use the opportunity to attend different workshops, or there will be some TV shows and series that will talk a little bit more about the indigenous history, to be able to have a better understanding of the history and their experience. So we talked about Metro Vancouver. If you haven't noticed yet, we do have different weathers here in Vancouver. We have a very nice spring. It's very chill. We got like cherry blossoms. We got a very nice summer, sunny, warm. But we also have the fall. We also have winter. That could be very rainy, and we get some snow, but not so much. But we do get a lot of rain, and yeah, I'll let you see how that is in the next slides. But to introduce you to Vancouver, let's talk about the good weathers first. So sometimes it looks like this. I know it's not even like this now, so I'm sorry. The fall seems to have came a little earlier. So this is how it looks like in English Bay when it's in the summer. But I know it's already raining now. Sorry, guys. And then in winter we can get a lot of snow, but not too much. Usually we might snow about maybe a couple of days, maybe a week or 2 weeks max, not too much. But most of the time it's like raining. So please remember to bring an umbrella or to buy an umbrella very soon. So it's already raining outside, so yeah, be prepared. Oh, but I also want to let you know the rainy season is not for the whole fall and winter. I would say usually it's between September to maybe November, and then it gets cold in like November, December, up until maybe March. But most of the rain, it comes usually in the fall, between September to November. So in Canada, we do value and respect diversity and inclusion. So there are a lot of languages being spoken in Canada. According to Statistics Canada 2021, we do have these 10 top languages that are spoken in Vancouver. That includes Mandarin, Cantonese, Punjabi, Tagalog, Korean, Spanish, Persian, Hindi, Vietnamese, Russian. So now let's move on to where can I get support. So I can help you with the immigration questions, just like what we talked about before. So study permits, visa, work eligibility, PGWP, and sometimes like there might be some questions in between when you're studying on your immigration questions. Feel free to let me know and we can go over that with you. Medical insurance plans. If you haven't bought your insurance yet, we'll go over all that information with you. And the Langara support services. So if you need any of the support, I can provide you some referral or give you some information onto where you can find that information. And also for student engagement activities and events. If you also do have other questions, for example, about your program, course registration, course planning, about a certain course, you can contact your program coordinator. So if you aren't sure at this point in time who your program coordinator, now might be the time to find out. If you need to pay your fees or to request for your transcript or the confirmation of enrollment letter, you can contact the Continuing Studies Registrar's office for that, and I have their email there for you. And if you haven't realized, so like right across from where we have the sign-in table is the Continuing Studies Registrar's office. So if you need to order a transcript or a letter, that will be the place that you can go to. Some of you have asked me about IT. Unfortunately, I'm not able to provide IT service, but we do have a professional IT service office here that can help you. And they also have online chat support as well that can help you. They're really easy to connect to, and it's really quick to get hold of them as well. So if you do have any questions about like Brightspace, Zoom, or like having any online courses, like if you are on a hybrid, we do have the virtual learning support here for you as well. If you would like some personal counseling, we do have the counseling unit here, and they are at the B building right here. Or we also have the Here to Talk, which is a provincial program. It's free for international students to talk about their, to receive some counseling support there. And we also have the Co-op and Career Development Center. So if you would like some support for your resume, cover letter, maybe to help you with your interview skills, you can, they have some workshops from time to time for you to join, or you can reach out to them to see if they have any support that will be able to provide to you one-on-one. So now let's talk about you, international students, and about the immigration matters. So all of you have a study permit, obviously, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
None of you here without a study permit, right? Yeah. Make sure you check the validity on your study permit, when it will expire. Mark it somewhere on your phone or your computer just to make sure you do apply for a study permit extension before it expires if you need to study beyond the expiry on your permit. And you also have some responsibilities as well as a study permit holder. So I'm just wondering, is there a lot of echo with my mic?
No.
So good?
So
okay,
good.
All right, because I'm hearing a lot of echo. Okay, so you need to be enrolled at the designated learning institution. So that will be Langara here. So you need to actively pursue your studies, be enrolled full-time for your program. If any time you will be studying part-time, make sure you connect with me. and also speak with your program coordinator just to make sure that you're not studying part-time, because that could have a negative impact on your PGWP application in the future. And let's see. And also not taking leave more than 150 days, unless, well, actually not, yeah, so no leave more than 150 days. And actually for your program, I think there are 3 programs that has a schedule break. Otherwise, there's actually no leave for continuing studies programs. And anytime if you are to change your post-secondary institution, make sure you update IRCC with your DLI number. So if you no longer meet these requirements as a student, then you either need to change your status to a visitor or to leave Canada. Let's see. And also another reminder is if you complete your program earlier, let's say for example, you complete your program by December 2023, but your study permit will expiry is up until July 2024. There is actually a regulation from IRCC that the validity on your study permit is either the expiry on your study permit or 90 days after the completion of your program, whichever is sooner. So that means if you have a study permit that will expire in July 2024, but you will complete your program in December 2023, then that means it will be 90 days counting from December when you have received a written confirmation from Langara that you have completed your studies. Is that clear? Okay, yeah. And anytime if your passport will expire soon, make sure to renew it in time and to check when your study permit will expire and to make sure you renew it before it expires as well, okay? And I just wanted to make a distinction here between a study permit and a visa. So, because sometimes I hear students use they would say visa, or sometimes they say study permit. So study permit is actually the paper right here that you receive when you enter the Canadian border that the CBSA officer issued to you. It will say study permit on the paper. So that is the study permit. And the expiry date is, let me see, let me sort it out for you. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. Yeah, it says expiry under additional information. A visa is if you are from a country that requires you to have a visa to enter Canada, then before you receive a decision on your study permit, IRCC should have asked you for your passport to be mailed to them. And then that's when they will put the visa on your passport. So that is the visa. So visa is for your entry to Canada, but your purpose to be staying inside Canada is the study permit. So you're staying inside Canada for the purpose of studying, whereas the visa is just for your entry to Canada. Your visa doesn't have to be valid at all points, only at times when you are to enter Canada. But your study permit must be valid at all times when you're inside Canada. Okay. If you're from a visa-exempt country, then you would not need a visa. You might have got an ETA that is electronically linked to your passport. So now let's talk about working in Canada. So in order to work, you need to have a valid study permit with a condition that says that you are able to take up employment in Canada. And you must be a full-time student at a DLI unless you're on a schedule break or you're on your final semester before you graduate. You must have started studying. So let's say if your studies will start September 5th, but now it's October 30th. you haven't begun your studies yet. So at this point, there is no working up until you begin your studies. Okay? And you must be in a program that leads to a degree, diploma, or certificate that is at least 6 months long. And you should have a social insurance number. Okay? And the number of hours that you can work usually is no more than 20 hours per week, unless you meet the temporary public policy by IRCC. If you have any questions about that, you can email me and I can provide you the link to that. So we talked about the social insurance number. So it is a 9-digit number that you can request from Service Canada. So if you have a condition on your study permit that allows you to take up employment, you can go to Service Canada to request for this, the social insurance number. And this is a very important information to always keep with you and protect. So never share with anybody that you think they don't require that information. Let's say, for example, unless the employer is hiring you, then you will need to provide that information to them. Otherwise, if it's just a friend, then you don't need to provide a social insurance number. One reason why it is very important to protect your social insurance number is because if somebody has your social insurance number, they can technically borrow money, rent a car, borrow a mortgage on your behalf.
Yikes.
So make sure you protect your social insurance number.
Grabe, no? Open na open.
So we talked about medical insurance plan. So the BC MSP is a provincial program that is for students, not for students, but it's for all BC residents to apply for. And usually the waiting period for it is about 2 to 3 months. So usually we recommend that that international student purchase a temporary medical insurance plan to cover the waiting period while you're getting enrolled into the BC MSP plan. So Langara recommends the Gartney plan because it provides good coverage for international students on the medical expenses. So I think it's $1.45 per day, and we recommend that, let's say for example, if you have arrived August 17th, and you will be applying for your BC MSP soon, then we recommend that you purchase the Gartney plan starting from August 17th and an additional 2 months, so up until the end of October. So that would be from August 17th when you first arrived to Canada up until the end of October. To purchase for the Gartney insurance plan, here is the website. Make sure when you purchase, it says on top that is for continuing studies and leave students. If you would like to know what the coverage are, you can go onto policy documents for Gartney Canada Health Drug Card. So banking and money management. So there are many bank institutions